Boom, I don't know if you saw, yeah, but basically, how the Ali Act overhaul is clearing the path for Saudi-backed takeover of boxing. So basically, I don't know if you heard, but like, TKO, Zuffa, they're trying to basically. I don't even think they're trying. I think it actually might have gone. Yeah, it's gone through. They actually reformed the Ali Act now, which allows them, if you meet certain criteria as a boxing promoter, you're allowed to have your own titles.
Because you know, boxing is the only sport that's run by Congress. You know that, yeah? Congress is the only, boxing is the only sport that Congress oversees.
This is going to become more corrupt.
I don't know, bro.
What do you mean you don't
Let me say why.
Did you hear what you just read out? I didn't hear what you just said.
Right, let me
That's
explain.
money. That means they bought the act. To be able to change that, they've come in with money, come to someone who can say yes with a whole lot of money, and then said, bro, we're going to take and make our own belt, and if I don't like who wins, I'm going to do what the fuck I like.
But
that's what they're saying.
What the UFC is, though.
No.
Essentially, bro.
No, because the UFC...
They do their own ranking, like their rankings.
You're right.
Are done.
No, but that, again, that's done by media. It's not done by the inside.
Yeah, but
the
it's
UFC.
still, bro.
And you saw
if you don't put him number one, you ain't coming back.
Cool, whatever. That's I get you. But the judges are all a state athletic commission. They're not. Do you get me?
Saudi Martin and Mike Bellamy. Yeah. Them man don't like Dana White. Them man don't do decisions for him.
But I'm just saying, it's a bit more that this is. I get you're gonna see probably more exciting fights. It's just more. I think you're gonna see a bit more corruption. I know. That's what I'm saying.
All right, cool. This is where my stance on it. Yeah. Firstly, we see boxing corruption all the time anyway. I watched it last week with my boy. You get me? I see Alois beating Zorro and he didn't really win the fight. Do you get me? So I see corruption on a weekly basis in boxing. Yeah. The Ali Act was brought in, I think, in 1999. Yeah, to bring about like less nonsense with the promoters so that the fighters have a fair shake at this thing. Bro, if you're paying man super bag, if you're like Zuffa and TKO and they're paying, and like they've obviously got Saudi investment, if they're giving people big bread, then the fighters are being looked after, innit? They're being well compensated. So I can understand why the Ali Act reform thing's happening. But what is mad is the fact that it's happening. And obviously it's Trump, and that's Dana's brethren. You get me? So like that side of it is a bit mad. But end of the day, as long as the boxers get paid, I don't think in 2025 people are gonna allow what was happening back in the long like.
That's another thing though. That changes the pay for fighters.
It's got to be big red now.
No, that makes it worse.
You think?
Yeah, if it's going down.
Maybe at the lower end.
If it's going down the route of the UFC, that's gonna cut the top end fighters' pay.
But then to be fair, bro, top end fighters get paid a lot of bread, bro, in boxing. Like, they actually do.
But I think it's what it is though. I think you MMA fighters are more underpaid than boxers are overpaid.
At the top end. Because I think there's
bro,
like at the mid end and low
end. A whole
end
card made 9 mil, bro, and you got Max and Poirier on it. While
but in
Usyk he made a ton of money.
132 M's,
bro.
Yeah, but you know what it is with that. All of the money in boxing is at the top end.
I hear
so
that.
The disparity, bro, if you look at the first fighter of the night and then Usyk and Dubois pay,
bro,
the disparity is crazy.
Bro, I watch combat sports to watch the best of the best.
Thank you.
And if that means they get paid big butt, I don't come to watch a mediocrity, bro.
Thank you.
But
hold on, but I've been saying that for years.
Loud mediocrity. That man don't need to be on the card, bro. Like, sorry, go get a job. I want to watch the big boy fighters, bro.
You gotta have big boy fighters about the mediocrity, don't you? You get what I'm saying?
That's facts as well.
Need a couple mediocre.
But I've been saying that as well. I've been saying that to a degree. But at the same time, it is what it is. That's why you kind of got to have a balance between paying the big lot and the small lot. But like, obviously, there's just no structure in it. At least there's a bit more structure in the UFC. Yes, you're right, Rims. The UFC is way more underpaid than the top end of boxers are overpaid. You're 100% right. But there's more structure. At least you probably can see, okay, boom. If I might start off from 20 bags. If I fight, Dana might say fight 3 times a year, you get extra 40 bags for a bonus. I don't know. I'm just saying if it's in your contract. I don't know. Do win, get ranked, you end up here. If you get so much finishes, you're getting this and this as a bonus. You kind of can probably see where you're going with your money. Now, with boxing, can you actually see where you're going with your money if you don't get that opportunity?
No, and
it's harder, right?
That's
why I think the system is you think it's going to be better.
Because you kind of know there's going to be fights for you. With like in the boxing realm, if you lose a fight, you could be 20-0, yeah. You lose a fight, and then you're back to square one.
There's no fight. It don't make sense.
And like you might be fighting for 50 bags, or like they normally do it by rounds. So you might get like 5 bags a round or something, yeah. And then you lose a fight, and now you're fighting for like a bag around. Like you know what I'm saying? It's massive changes. Even if you're bringing the same you to the table, you're still bringing all your people to the. So I think boxing needs a bit of an overhaul anyway, because I think it's very old school in the way that the promotions have to do things. And I do think like there's too many belts. I think that's one thing that this helps. Because this essentially, but what TKO are essentially going to do is going to say, yeah, but if you've got all the talent and you say, don't worry about the WBO, don't worry about the WBC, don't worry about the WBA, don't worry about the IBO, just worry about this one. Yeah. Then now, if you've got, for instance, Canelo versus Crawford fighting for the TKO belt, now the TKO belt means something way more than the other belts.
But there'll be a period where there'll be
the transitional period. It's got a transition.
But I do think as well that what they're doing, from what I understand with TKO, is they're like building fighters. So their stable is everyone's below the age of 25. So they're actually trying to build fighters rather than just like take the.
Yeah, so it'll be a generational thing where it kicks in.
It's going to be like a 10-year thing, and then you'll see the.
I hear that.
Work.